Hi guys, welcome to the video. In this one, I am with special guests. We're here to talk about the second semi-final and our predictions. We'll start with the running order again, and yeah, let's do it. The next one is Slovenia. And first is Maya.
Yeah, that should not be too much of a shock. It's just a bit too messy for my taste. It's a lot going on. I mean, I'll be fine listening to it during the semifinal and potential final, but it's not something I would listen to a lot more after. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm next. I'm quite high, but you both give quite high as well. I love the song immediately when I heard the song the first time. I think the Slovenian fits the song perfectly. I just love, and I find myself thinking Slovenian, which I never thought would. I think they're amazing live, and they're a very charismatic group as well. And promoting wise, I think they are the ones out of all countries. They are the ones that are doing the best promoting, because I see them everywhere. Like everywhere I see is Joker out, Joker out, Joker out. But sometimes too much promotion gets a bit like. So I think I would have rated them a little bit lower and them a little bit lower now, because they really are everywhere and it's kind of annoying me a little bit now. But I think they won't struggle to qualify whatsoever. I think they will easily qualify easily. I lost. The other.
I think it's a song that's really reaches out to the public because of its melody, not because of its like. I really love that they put it in Slovenian, because I think that's the selling point of the song. Like, even it's the vibes of the song, it gives good vibes. I enjoy listening to it, but not as much as I thought I would. Like in February when it first came out, I thought like this is gonna be in like my top 5. It's still a really good song, and they're really charismatic. I love seeing them on stage and perform. They truly belong on stage, so it's a good connection.
Yep, you see one.
Me.
Mario, sorry.
Yeah,
Mario.
it's
Oh.
me. That's why
I said so fast. It sounds Maya. Sorry.
It does.
So yeah, well, basically, well, I can't say any more positive things that you already did, but it is a indie rock, and it's always gonna have a place in my heart. That's why I rate it high. The song by itself gives all those kind of bit nostalgic 2000 vibes, something like Franz Ferdinand or the Killers, and the song kind of has its own life. It gets unexpected at one point, and sometimes you're not even aware of where it's gonna go, where it's gonna take you. But when you listen for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you kind of get the groove, but you get hooked on it. And this band they're a professional band, and they're very famous in Slovenia, and we can see that in their song, especially in their live performances. And considering they have a great live performance, I don't think they'll have any troubles qualifying to finals, which is also something that Slovenia can say very often.
Yeah. So let's go around again and say our placements for Slovenia in our predictions list. Maya, you first.
This is where my predictions are gonna be very different from you guys.
Yeah, but that's yours. So yeah.
Huh? What?
They are yours. So
I know, but you also have somewhat similar things. I put them. I changed it last minute, but I put them 14th because it does nothing for me. Yeah.
But do you see them finishing 14?
So, yeah, I mean, because basically there are songs here that I think can do better but still finish low, so it's hard to rank these.
Yeah, that gets hard sometimes.
I put Slovenia in my third place. I think they will finish top 3. I think they'll smash the televoting because again they're promoting themselves quite well. And for the first listeners, I think the song will stand out as well. So yeah, I put it in my third.
I put Slovenia on my third as well. Since it's a rock indie band that's really connects with people, and I think putting it in their native language helped more than didn't help. So I think that's also a bonus. And on camera, you like really connect with them while watching the show as if you're like right in front of them. So that really helps as well. I could imagine them seeing like top 5 in the semifinals. So I just put them on third.
That's fair. I put Slovenia in my fourth place in predictions for the similar reasons that you did. But after some pre-parties, I believe there are 3 more songs which will get more televote sympathy.
Next one is Georgia. And the lowest is Mario. Again, whoa, 3 in a row. No, sorry. Well, it wasn't 3 in a row, sorry.
Yeah? Poland doesn't count.
No, I think I'm with Slovenia because you were the last one in Slovenia.
Yeah, the other way around. But if I were doing the personal rankings now, Georgia would be quite higher on my list because that's a song that really grew on me with more listens. At first, you kind of, well, personally, I think you kind of catch out the fact that the lyrics and her English is not really good, but there is a reason. She was a winner of Junior Eurovision, and she brought the same reason here on the stage. The song has like chaotic and intense arrangement, and her vocals just bring out the very best in the song. And after a few listens, I can finally say I can understand the hype about the song, and it's definitely top 5.
Yeah, I agree with you. If it was now, I would have changed mine to much higher. I think the last 2 weeks is a song that I've been listening the most from Eurovision because I just find myself thinking of the chorus a lot in my head. So I'm listening to it quite a lot lately. Lyric-wise, this was not well done. This was a big mistake. I think my 2-year-old niece would have done better lyrics than this. And also her pronunciations on the words are not the best ones, but it kind of makes you not think too much about the lyrics until you Google them because you can't hear what she's singing, which kind of fits well for her not to get that much trouble because of the lyrics. But vocally wise, she's amazing. She's just really good, amazing. And at the Eurovision parties, she's been singing amazingly as well. I'm curious about the stage, but I think same with Armenia, I can see great potential on the stage wise with this song as well, and I'm really curious to see how she should do on stage. Dylan.
So as well, I'm gonna say something about the lyrics. I remember watching the song when it premiered, like on YouTube, like there's a countdown and you're waiting for the song to start. And I've said, this is not Georgian, it doesn't sound Georgian, but I can't understand almost anything. And I felt really like, what am I supposed to feel? But I think maybe that's the thing that they wanted to do, because Ira has fantastic vocals. I mean, she won Junior Eurovision with Candy, which she totally deserved it, her group. I think the kind of message is just showing like power and just vibing with the ethnic Georgian sounds. It's still kind of an issue inside me that I don't really connect with the song a lot, but I do enjoy listening to it, and I think she's gonna have a pretty good live. The music video was already pretty good, with like the fabric and stuff, and she's an amazing vocalist, so I can imagine her doing really well.
Maya.
Surprised with that.
He took so
Um,
long. I thought you didn't know.
Huh?
No,
What?
continue.
Yeah, I like it. I think it will qualify, and I hope she does as well. But that's not the point. I don't really know what to say about the song because it's just gonna be repeating myself, like I said. But I like it. I like her. It's radio friendly. I feel like it's something you can hear after Eurovision. Like, I don't know how the radio channels are in your country, but it would definitely play in radio channels in LA.
Let's just go around if you.
Hmm?
Let's go around again and just say our placements for Georgia in our predictions list.
Yeah, I'm in an optimistic route, so I put Georgia in my third place in the semifinal predictions. Mostly because in semifinal 2 we don't have that many the songs which have any ethnic sound to it at all. So I think that's gonna help Georgia stand out a lot. And we don't have the ethnic Ukrainians here, so I think Georgia's gonna take its place. So third place is for, I think, pretty optimistic but pretty realistic as well for the ethnic song in the semifinal too.
Yeah, I put Georgia on my fifth. I probably would have put it higher if I could have like an idea of what she's doing on stage. It's all mysterious for us. We don't know anything about it, and I don't see Georgia being a country that gets too many televotes ever. So I don't know if it's a country wise or it's a song wise, but I still qualify. But I think there's other songs and countries that will have more votes than her.
I put Georgia on my fourth, which is in between you. I only was switched with Slovenia with the language issue, but then I said like there's a lot of people who don't understand English anyway, so that are watching Eurovision, so I don't think this would be an issue.
But I do think the juries will take it a little bit in consideration, lyric wise. Not really.
Yeah, and it's still like Iru's still a very great vocalist, and as you said, like we're missing a lot of the ethnic vibes, and Georgia really delivers that with great vocals. And if they do with the clothing thing, I think that could work on stage, but it's up to them. I think they'll do a good work anyways.
Is it? Oh yeah. I put them fourth as well, actually. Yeah, I think she'll definitely qualify, but I'm not gonna. I don't know how to describe the reason for my placements, but I put her fourth.
Next one is San Marino.
With the hips, with the sexy look, you're paralyzed, and I get butterflies in my ears, in my stomach all the time. Come on, baby, come and find me. I can smell you like an animal.
And the lowest is Maya.
Of course it is.
Sorry, please do first. Sorry.
Maya.
What? No. To me, with this song, there really isn't much to say about it. I'm not a fan. I've listened to it a couple times, but it's not growing on me at all, honestly. I don't see it. It doesn't stand out enough. And also, like, the whole, like, vibe isn't my vibe. So, no. It's a no from me.
It's a no for me.
Next one is Mario.
Well, although I love usually this genre of music, I feel like unfortunately this song from San Marino just falls too flat in every single aspect, especially the lyric wise. But as we've heard from the song before, lyric being not so strong lyric wise was never the strong suit of the Eurovision songs anyway. Unfortunately, it's a song that's okay to listen, but after it's done, you're never gonna remember it or want to listen to it again. At least that's from my point of view. As I say, it's okay. It's not the song you're gonna switch the channels from, but it's not the song that's gonna qualify.
Yeah, it's a song that I like to say. It's nice to hear it, but it's not really memorable enough. Lyric-wise, it's too sexual for me, and probably for many viewers at Eurovision. We do have kids watching this, so I think it's a little bit too sexual. I would like to hear him singing on a little lower key, because when he sings live, he sings too high key, and sometimes feels like he's shouting instead of singing. And I think it would have fit perfectly if he like just one key lower, and I think it would fit perfectly on his voice. It's San Marino. San Marino always struggles. Let's be real. San Marino is that country that we always expect the worst. But it's not the worst we've had from San Marino. To be honest, it's not. But it's not qualifying either. I don't see it qualifying. I don't see anyone really, apart from Dylan, loving the song around Europe.
So I really like the song. It's a really good song, well produced, good vocals. I don't think it belongs to Eurovision though, because the first time I listened to it, it immediately struck me. The studio version, of course, wasn't released till like a month after, which is kind of crazy, but it immediately struck me, and I really enjoyed that indie rock. And as you said, Mario, the same things about Slovenia, like it's a rock indie. It reminds you of the Killers. That's the same thing for me. I really like, immediately put me on those rock indie vibes. I absolutely like it. I think they're really sweet, like the group, the Pig Jacks are really sweet. I have a lot of positive comments. I just really enjoy listening to the song, and I will continue to listen to Like an Animal onwards.
Okay.
Let's go around again and give say our placements for San Marino prediction list.
Yeah, no, obviously all these songs from this one and now on as non-qualifiers for me. Dylan, don't hate me for this one, but I put it my 15th because I don't see it standing out.
Martin.
That's fair. Unfortunately, I put San Marino on my last place, 16. As I said, and as you said, Dylan, they seem like a really nice guys, fun, happy to be there and trying to progress their careers. Unfortunately, somebody had to come last in my predictions list, and I feel like they were the least memorable of the year, of the semifinal too. Sorry.
I put San Marino my second to last, 15, like Maya. I put Romania my last because I think if they do copy paste of the staging, I think it's going to be too messy and no one's going to vote for that. And I think San Marino does have that nice sound on the song. It's not too memorable, but I think some people that like indie rock will vote for the song, like Dylan. I see more Dylans than people that like Romania, to be fair. So I put them second to last. And they are very, very nice. And I did promise them that I'm gonna vote for them, so I'm gonna vote for them.
Thank you. Sorry. So unfortunately, I put San Marino my 12th place for them qualifying, because I think they have competition with Slovenia and Australia, because they all have this rock atmosphere going on, and I think people will levitate more towards Slovenia if they want those indie vibes, and if they want those rock vibes, they will go to Australia. And San Marino being a microstate like where I live, it really doesn't help as well. So there's a lot of things going against them, but I think people will still vote for it. Like there's gonna be a group of people that are going to push the song up because it's a good song, as I said before. But with having that competition between two other rock indie songs, and them being San Marino, I think it won't help them that much. But I really hope that people will be surprised. Fingers crossed.
So the next one is Austria. And first one is Maya.
Second in a row or third in a row? Yeah, it's
Second row.
there really is a lot going on. I know that they've become really um really popular online with like how they with how fast they respond to their fans and stuff, and people like DMing them and sharing it. So I know they've built up a fan base, but it does not do much for me at all. It's a bit too, I don't know.
And next one is Mario.
Oh, really? This is again the same thing as Georgia. When I was giving out the ratings to the songs, this song was not high on my list. But ever since then,
Well, you did give an 8.2, but me and Dylan gave really high, to be fair. 8.2 is quite high.
yeah, that's fine. That's true. I would give it more if I was rating it now. Yeah, ever since then, it's probably my most listened song of this year's Eurovision because it's a bop. It's perfect. It's a perfect match of what they were trying to do. And what I was surprised by positively is on the pre-parties, they actually managed to transition that chemistry, let's call it, between vocals onto stage, which I honestly didn't expect to happen. I kind of expected them to have the Czechia destiny in the live shows, but seeing those live shows, yeah, I'm 110% sure they're gonna qualify.
Mario just spoke and Dylan.
I think that it's a funny song. Like it has that ironic feeling that not ironic, like realistic thing that people don't really care about who writes the song, and I really enjoyed that they put that perspective like throughout the song, and it's really catchy. I think it would go viral, like po po po, like everyone does that, and who the hell is that care? It's also like a good phrase to put for the song. If it was an advertisement, I think it would, like if we had a classroom full of songs going for an advert, like that, they win it because they caught every aspect of a good song.
Yeah, I gave a 9.5, and if it was now, I think I would have given it 10 because the song just grew on me since the first time I listened. I listened to the song when it came out, and it was like 6:45 in the morning. And when I listened to it, I was like, what the hell is this? But then I was going to work and I was listening to the song, and it's just like, boom, just got me hooked to it straight away. Lyric-wise, it's very smart. On the first layer, on the first side, it's a funny lyric song, it's a funny song. But when you look into deep to it, it has a deep meaning about female songwriting, not getting too much attention. But once you see that, you know that, and you read the lyrics, it kind of makes sense. It was just very, very smart. They're amazing singing live as well, and they have a very good chemistry together as well. They're very good friends. You can see they're really, really getting along together. And the dance as well is going to be viral on TikTok, I'm sure of that. And I can see the crowd singing "Po Po Po" so loud, like so loud. And I'm just really, really looking forward to see them live. And they'll do very, very well. This is one of the fan favorites of the year for sure. Yeah, let's just go around again and give our placements for Austria.
I remember I gave it I just checked, I gave it a 6 out of 10.
You could have asked me, I have right here.
I know, but so do I. But I put it at 11 because I've already done my top 10 now, so I could have put it lower, but I put it 11 because it could qualify, but I also see it not qualifying, but just about. Like, I think my 9th and 10th and 11th prediction can mess around a lot and switch places and stuff, so yeah,
that's fair. I put Austria a lot higher. I put actually Austria at my first. I'm super optimistic that this song will do a lot better than Norway last year. And those are the same kind of songs. It's just that this one has a little bit more hook to it and it's more bop. So first place for me in the semi-final.
But Mario, last year from Norway was a disaster anyway, so of course it would be. Of course it would do better.
Agree to disagree.
Look,
I also put Austria in first place. There's a lot of hit or miss in the semifinal. I can see them still getting a top 5 finish, even if it's kind of messy. But seeing their pre-party performances and like their energy they give throughout their videos, like their interaction between each other, there's chemistry. So I'm optimistic that the song will do great. Whatever happens, and I think that the juries will help Austria more than the televoting will when they qualify.
I agree. I put Austria my first as well. I think they'll win. I think there's no chance they won't win. I'm voting for them a lot, to be fair, because I want to make sure they win the semi-final, because I want them to win something. So if it's a semi-final, they'll win the semi-final. But yeah, I'm voting for them. I just love everything about it. And they're just very, very charismatic girls, and I just love them. And the crowd loves them. I mean, if you see them performing live on the Eurovision parties, everyone's just jumping and singing with them. And yeah, there's no way they won't win this semi-final.
See, I told you we'd disagree towards the end.